Hi again, just thought I'd provide a quick update as to how I'm getting on with my automatic trading with bandwagonhunter.com. So if I just log in quickly then to show you how we're doing. Yeah, so the current session ends $133 in profit. That's over 5 days. Then you can see it's 5 days just from the start and end there. And you can see the $133 in profit tells you what the Bitcoin is, and you can see it increases this as well because that's obviously a running total of all your automatic trading. So yeah, this session's still running. I'll just show you this now. So yeah, 4% in 5 days. I've advertised as the bot does 5% a week. So 4% in 5 days, you can see is actually better than 5% a week. So that's better than I've advertised anyway, so that's not a bad thing. Yeah, so I just wanted to quickly explain the color coding around the grids. So essentially the groups grid turn green if the overall values went up, and turn red if the overall values went down. So you can see 6 out of 7 are green, and we've got one that's at loss. Overall, then the bottom one just turns white when it's in profit, and that turns red when it's at loss. Now this includes your Bitcoin wallet balance as well as all the groups above, and it just takes everything into account, and then the actual profits are calculated up here based on this value and converted to your local currency. Okay, so yeah, that's all about value. Down here it's the same thing again, but it's more about the individual safe pairs. So you set your BTC safe trigger to 10%, coin goes up by over 10%, it sells out, and then the price comes down, it turns green because the price is below where you sold it at, it turns red if it's above where you sold it at. And you can see this GNT coin, actually it's sold out at different prices, and so that's why it's a good idea to have multiple loans worth in each coin, so it can keep selling as a spike is occurring. Yeah, so you can see this one here actually sold out at almost double the price of the one below it, but even though the one below it's still a profit, because it's had such a huge increase. It's something about 200%, so that means that it's basically if it done a $7 loan, or it would be basically worth $14 now, so it's $7 in profit. You can see not all of them are green, some of them are actually red, and that means you've actually sold out, and then the price now is actually higher than where you sold it at. But you can see, most of them end up coming good, and some of them just drag it down a little bit. So in this grid here, in the loans grid, it's the same kind of thing. So green means the loans performing well. The price, where the price comparison between the sell coin and the buy coin is looking good for profits. It's green, that means. What it does, it calculates the number of coins you would repay using the same amount of money borrowed, and then calculates that compared to the original value and tells you the percentage change. So some of the coins then, and some of the safe pairs that get created, they get converted into loans. So you can see up here the best performing ones are this GNT, and they won't pay back at the normal payback rate. So I have it set at 125% as a repayment trigger. But because they're safe loans, they can continue on higher than that. So you can see that their way, so there's one over 200% there. That won't pay back until it starts falling. And the idea is to leave it somewhere where it might grow, taking it out somewhere where it's almost certain to fall, and putting it somewhere where it might grow. And yeah, it seems to be working quite well. So the grid below then is the actual prices. It's for each group then as you're navigating, and it shows you all the coins in the group. And the green represents coins where you have more quantity than when you started the session, and red ones represent ones that have less quantity than when you started the session. The white ones are ones that are just the same, haven't changed. Okay, so the loans grid's an important one because it has a big effect on profit. This is your open loan book with all your open loans. Now this is actually has an effect in this of keeping profits down. If it sounds ridiculous, but most of these loans are actually doing badly. But the reason why we're in profit is because a lot of them being paid back. So we've actually had 209 ratio repays, plus these repays, plus the 2 half outs. But the actual repays are the ones we're interested in. So the 209.27 is what we've repaid. We've only 83 open loans, so we've actually so this loan book can continue to do bad. These profits have all, a lot of these profits have been banked. But the loan book, even though it's effectively a loan book of what averages out to be bad loans, it acts as a resource, because as soon as anything goes into profit, even for a short time, it'll get paid back. So that's how the TREX works. It's sitting monitoring everything, just waiting to do everything at the right time to make profits. Yeah, so you can see just out of that session there, 5 days, we've got $132. Now, software payments for the whole month, at you could be $9 a week, so $38 a month. So for $38 a month, and we've just made $132 in 5 days. So you've more than covered your pay. You've covered your payment and made about another $90 in profit at least. And then you've another. You can continue using the software then for the remainder of the month, another 26 days. God knows how much you make. Could be $500 or more. So yeah, I think it's very good value. The actual expenditure for the software is very small in terms of the return you're actually getting from it. And this can really provide you with an extra income stream. This could pay your mortgage or pay your rent. It's quite a lot, and you're doing it on a small investment. Yeah, so I'll give another update at the end of the month then, just to see how I get on. I want to break the $500 mark then on my small investment of what is now just under $3,500. But I'm sure the last video I made, it was a lot less than that. But I'll give another update at the end of the month and see if I can break my target then of $500 for the month. Bye for now then, and welcome to bandwagonhunter.com.